Refugees are now scattered from Ukraine all over Europe and the United States.
For one local Ukrainian-born nurse and her husband, they've done their part to help out those who are suffering. And now they're in the Czech Republic helping in any way they can.
Realistically, I understand that I might never go back home.
Maria Llewellyn's heart is broken.
So it was just heavily bombed.
For her homeland.
We just pray for them, and then we're just ready to provide any sort of help if they cry for it.
Her journey from Ukraine started when she met her future husband, Ben, as he visited Kyiv on a church trip 15 years ago.
We invited this big group of Americans to come, and he was one of them. And
first year I went over, she barely remembers me.
Eventually, she remembered, and through their shared faith and a lot of Skype conversations, Ben and Maria married in 2009.
Hello, this is Maria.
Now a nurse taking care of new babies at SSM Health St. Mary's Hospital here in Madison, she and Ben have two little boys of their own and have watched from afar as Russia took Crimea in 2014. And then in February, as Russia attacked Ukraine, Maria and Ben scrambled, using a network of European connections to help get Ukrainian families to safety.
We thought that we're just going to help my best friend, but we ended up raising enough to help,
several families.
At least 7 families with multiple children.
And for one family in particular, they made it all the way to stay with the Llewellyns here in the Madison area.
Your generosity and your sacrifice is a big example of God's love.
The Sokor family with 3 young daughters.
Like for us, we don't feel like this really hasn't been a burden or a drag in terms of being able to support them. Yeah, I mean, just having the resources and being blessed with that to be able to just like open our home and having them in, like this isn't for us, this is a privilege.
And now they're going one step further after packing up their SUV with 200 bags donated from SSM Health, her employer, with first aid kits, water bottles, hand sanitizer, toothbrushes, and much more. Destination Nova Paca in the Czech Republic.
If they need just a hug and someone to cry with them or just listen to them, whatever we can, we're just open. We do not know what exactly they will need.
The small mountain town of 9,000 people is an hour from the Polish border. And since the war, it's become home to roughly 70 Ukrainian refugee families. These are the faces of the children whose lives were turned upside down by Putin's war.
What we really want is to help people to find a way to rebuild their lives. And for a lot of these families, that means finding work that is meaningful and finding a safe place to raise your children. And
people are just so hungry for encouragement. Their life has been just shattered, and a lot of them, do not know what the next step for them is.
For Maria, it's a big step closer to being home.
When my friends were crossing the border, I was thinking and texting them, can you please bring me just a handful of Ukrainian soil, because I think I probably would never touch it again. But for me, just going there and seeing them in person, hugging those children, bringing whatever little things that they're asking for, just means a lot. It's almost like going back home.
So Maria and Ben are actually in the Czech Republic helping those refugees as we speak this week. They emailed me to say the trip is going well, and they are humbled and blessed to have the opportunity to be there. They will return to the U.S. in the coming days.